Well, not all days are winners, not all weeks are great, and this week is one of those weeks that is not going to be a whole lot of fun. The weather has changed. We're in like mid-April. Like, it should be beautiful. Like, I saw a thing on my memories today where the girls were outside playing and the sprinklers, and it was warm and everything was awesome. But this week definitely is not going to be awesome. It's part of what we kind of have to deal with when you have a backyard homestead. So part of what we have to deal with is the weather. We just got 4 inches of rain in the last 24 hours, and we have 2 more days of rain on the forecast, which really just doesn't make for a great spring garden, makes for some of the projects we have going on right now not really great. So this week, one of the things that we have on our agenda is to process those guys there, which we never look forward to that. It's their one bad day that they have, and we try to make that as quick and easy and seamless as possible. But it still sucks for us too, but that's one of our food sources and kind of one of the things we have to do. The other issue is our garden, which is starting to look pretty good actually, but we just got 4 inches of rain with more on the way. So all my little seedlings, all my transfers that I've just brought out from my shop that we started off as seeds, well, those I'm afraid are going to get waterlogged and I might lose them. So not great there. The other thing is on our to-do list today, and it is going to be one of the things that I just really don't want to deal with, but we have to for the sake and health of our goats. We just had babies. If you hadn't seen that video, check that out. That was really neat. Courtney did a wonderful job of delivering the twins. But today we have to do some dehorning. We thought they were going to be polled. Their little nubs didn't show up for a long time, so we were hoping, oh man, they're going to be polled, but they're not. The nubs just showed up, so we're going to dehorn them today. I'm not going to show a whole lot of that, but I'm going to show you how we're going to go about doing some of that right now.
Yes.
What are we going to do?
I gotta go get the babies.
Are we excited about this?
No.
At all?
No.
Couldn't ask for better weather to do it in, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's one of those things that has to be done.
That's true.
Look at him eat the hay. Get off, please. Just sit ya. Hello, little mamas. Oh, did you see that? Hello. Hold on. This one. No, little mamas. You some mamas. You some little mamas. You're gonna be first, okay? You're gonna be first. Trying to see. Mama doesn't look too nervous. Let's see.
It's all right. It's all right. It's good. Okay. We'll do this side.
I'm gonna see Mama's. It's your turn. Sorry.
Well, that was terrible. I mean, we're just dealing with the emotional part of it. I guess the goats dealt with the pain, but we got it. Thanks to YouTube University, I guess.
Well, she's not too mad at me. She just wants some milk from her mama.
Think they're over it already, Mama?
That's good. I think they're good. That helps. Okay.
So I'm not a big advocate of day drinking. I might need something.
No, just take some deep breaths. No alcohol needed.
Needed. Wanted?
No.
So that was stressful. That was a whole lot of fun. Courtney says I can't day drink today, so the next best thing is going to be raw milk and chocolate chip cookies made by Ashlyn. So yeah, gonna enjoy that. That's good. I don't think they hold grudges. Okay, to say everything this week's gonna be bad, I'm a little on the overdramatic side because I'm actually getting to pull some of our lunch veggies today from the garden. So probably one of the most satisfying things that I can think of offhand right now would be getting to pull some carrots. And I've already gotten to pull a few. And let me show you how satisfying this is to get to pull some carrots. So cool, they just come right up. Yeah, these are a little on the smaller side, but I got some decent ones in there. So not only are we getting some carrots, gonna pull some lettuce too. Well, back to being super dramatic. I went to go move my rabbits the other day and I was attacked by a giant snake. Okay, well maybe it wasn't a giant snake, but a 3.5-foot non-venomous rat snake was enough to scare me, especially since I was out in flip-flops, which I have preached to my daughters time and time and time again that we don't walk in the yard around all the animals doing chores with our flip-flops on because of snakes. So it was literally about 6 inches away from my toe. I didn't get bit, thank goodness, but I might or might not have screamed like a 12-year-old girl, which is nothing wrong, it's just a little high pitch for me. So today's the day that we've been dreading really more than anything, more than disbudding the goats, more than having to deal with the rain, more than the vicious snake attacks that we've had to go through. Today we're having to harvest these guys, and this really is one of the worst parts of having a backyard homestead is when you process your own animals. But again, how necessary this is to be connected with your food, to know what kind of life these guys have had up until this point, where today's gonna be the worst day for them, but they're not even gonna know the day's over with. It's just gonna end. We very humanely harvest our animals, so being that it is their worst day, they really don't even know what's happening until it's over. But for us, we have to go through it, and it's not for the faint of heart, but it is a way of perpetuating a great protein source for your backyard homestead. I've got my processing table all set up. I set this up between my house and my shop. I have a cargo trailer in front of me. Because we are a backyard homestead, I don't want this visible to everybody that's passing by or my neighbors, not because I'm ashamed of what we're doing here at all, but what I do is respect that they probably don't want to see this happening. A lot of people have the queasy stomach or they just don't know where their food comes from. So this is something that could be very shocking for them. I'm not going to say it's going to cause trauma for them, but it could be really eye-opening and shocking for them. And I just want to respect that and pull back and do this in a more secluded, private setting. And now I've got to get to processing these bunnies. All right, so we got the processing all done. We got a couple rabbits out of it. Not the funnest thing we do here on the homestead, but one of the necessary things because this is gonna make probably 8 to 10 meals for a family of 4 just off of 4 rabbits. So that's a pretty good protein source, and Really tastes good too. Well, that concludes the worst week ever, right? Well, not really, because anytime you have a backyard homestead, or any homestead for that matter, you're gonna have your good days and good weeks and bad weeks. You're gonna have your gains and you're gonna have your losses. We had to process a few of our bunnies for meat. Well, one of our does just gave birth to 8 healthy babies, so that's replenishing that protein source, and the cycle continues. Our baby goats don't seem to hold many grudges, and they're still loving on us just like nothing ever happened. But I can tell you, dehorning or disbudding your baby goats, that might be the worst thing I've had to do on a backyard homestead or when we had our farm. That really was not fun. However, they have moved past it. We need to do the same. So if you like our content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, hit that notification bell to be notified when we come out with new videos, and go ahead and leave us a comment below. Tell us what was your worst week. We'd love to hear from you. See you on the next video.